Hello and thank you for watching my first YouTube video. So I'm back because everybody that I spoke to that had watched it was really impressed. So I thought I'd come and do it again. So hopefully you have enjoyed it and you will enjoy this one. So what I'm going to do today is just a little bit about base and contouring. Now, contouring to a lot of people is quite scary and they think it's about sharp lines and difference of colour and all of that sort of thing. So this is a more natural, more mature type of contouring, so that you can have that look of hiding those double chins and making your cheeks look thinner and everything along those lines. So let's get started. So first of all, I'm going to put base on. So we just want to tell you a little bit about the base and why I've picked it. So I generally only contour if I'm doing an evening makeup. I will obviously put blusher on and do my eyebrows during the day as well, but that's a little bit of contouring because it does change the whole face shape. But the proper contouring I only do in the evening times. So I'm using Beyond Matte. It's another Iredale product. It's recently launched and it's a semi-matte foundation. It's really nice. It's the texture of it's great, lovely coverage, and it's not totally matte, so it doesn't give you that sort of like, I don't know, there is a bit of sheen to it, so it gives you a little bit of a glow, which I love personally. So I have chosen matte 5 for my skin today, and I'm going to put it on. So what I do is I will put it on with a brush. I have primed my skin, and I just literally put it all over the face. So you can build it up depending on what sort of coverage you want. So another thing about putting foundation on is that we recommend you put it downwards because we all have little hairs all over our skin and we don't want to get in underneath those hairs. So we go down the face and that stops us from getting in underneath those hairs. So you can use a sponge, you can use a brush, you can use your fingers. It's totally up to yourself. I know a lot of my friends don't use brushes. I've always used brushes. Sometimes sponges. I know those beauty blenders are quite popular now. I find that they clog a lot of product and stuff, but maybe not the beauty blenders, just general sponges. But whatever just works for you. So I should maybe turn it off. This light's making this look really white. So we've covered the whole face, and if you want to have a little bit more coverage, just put a little bit more on in the areas that you want more coverage. So the same as when you were concealing, the best thing I find to get the coverage is to pat it to start with and then brush it on. Okay, So when choosing your foundation, it's important you find one that works well with you and you want to blend it in with your skin. So if you try it along your jawline, and make sure it blends in so that you're not having to put makeup the whole way down your neck. So I have here my powder, so I'm going to put my powder on first, and then, and I don't have a powder brush, I have to use my blusher brush, sorry. I haven't lifted the powder brush, so just putting my powder on, and again it's the same, so it's all down. Okay, so then we're going to go into contouring. So the idea behind contouring is to shade the things you don't like and you want to disguise, and highlight the things you want to emphasize. So general contouring is you'll shade under here to get rid of your double chin. Some people shade the sides of their nose to make their nose look thinner. They'll shade underneath the cheekbones and highlight the top of the cheekbone to make it emphasize it out. So I use this little brush, I think it's called a chisel brush. Help if I had glasses on. So Jane Iredale do two different types of contouring palettes. So they have a warm toned one and a cool toned one. Now depending on your skin tone is which one you go for. So I'm a warm toned person, so you can see even from my neck and stuff, I'm quite a warm skin toned person. I'm not a blue skin toned person. So if you look at your veins and they're quite blue, then you're generally a cool skin tone, okay? So this is the colour. So the dark one is the shader, this is the highlighter, and then this is your blusher. Or on the other one, which is the cool tones, you have shader, highlighter, and blusher, okay? So we're going to start with shader, and we get some on the product. Please don't blow on your brushes, because a lot of people that suffer from acne and different conditions of skin, blowing on your brushes, you're putting the bacteria onto them, you're putting your germs out of your mouth onto them, and then you're putting them on your face. So try to keep your brushes as clean as possible, and the same with sponges and things. You should be washing them really regularly. So what we're going to do is we're going to just come underneath the cheekbone. Okay, so you can see that line. So you don't want to see that. Okay, so what you're going to do then is I generally use a nice, reasonably round brush, and I soften it. Okay, so you can see the effect that it has. I'm going to do the other side. And I'll blend that in when I'm done. So same underneath here, get rid of that double chin, chisel that jaw. So this is all little bit down the sides of the nose if you want to make the nose look thinner. And if you feel like you need to bring in here a little bit, then shade there. I'm going to shade the jowls. So basically whatever you want to make it look thinner. And then get your brush and smooth it and blend it. Okay, so now we're going to go in with the highlighter. So clean off your brush, go into the highlighter, and then I'm gonna make my face look slightly longer. So I've highlighted up here and down there and in my nose. I'm gonna highlight right above the cheekbones. Okay, and then I'm gonna put a little bit of highlighter just in there. I'll do that when I'm doing my eyes and my eyebrows anyway. Okay, same thing, blend it all in. And then we have a bit of contouring done. So we're going to put a bit of blusher on. So I'm just using the blusher that comes in the contouring palette. So I'm putting it onto my blusher brush. I do use a couple of different ones sometimes. So this one's a dome brush. And I'm going to start from out corner and sweep in. Okay, really light. A little bit. Same thing. Okay, don't forget not to blow on those brushes. So there's the blusher on. I haven't did the dry stuff out yet, so get that out of the bag. It always falls to the bottom of this one. So what I'm going to use today is just the pencil. So it's a Iredale pencil, but it comes with your rebrush at the end. So first of all, I'm just going to brush my eyebrows into shape. And do the same on the other side. Now, because I'm so fair, eyebrows make so much difference to me. So this is the twisty up one. Okay. And you're just going, I go with the natural hair. Okay, one of my clients said to me once that her eyebrows were sisters, not twins, and I thought that's such a brilliant saying, because nobody's two sides are exactly the same, unless you want them to be, and you draw them in totally the same. So that's, I go with my natural, and I just make them slightly darker and fill them in, and maybe make them a little bit longer if needs be, if they're coming down a bit short. We'll go into brows a bit more on another video. Sorry, before I do that side, so you can see how much of a difference just putting those brows in makes. So it's really light strokes, okay? And you're just going with what you already have. It's like a waxed pencil, so you're not getting that pencil line with it as the same. Sort of more goes into the hairs. So I must say this one's my favourite sister. Apart from this one. This one's always, this bit up here is always unruly. It does whatever it wants to do. And that's, I was going to say that's the brows done, but this side needs a bit. Okay, so what we will show you the next time then is maybe eyes or something. So if there's anything you'd like to see, please do let me know. But that's a little bit of contouring. It's very simple, and is all you're doing is shading the bits you don't want and highlighting the bits you want to emphasize. And we will go into brows a bit more as well. Thank you for watching.